Hi everyone, this is Vivek. Welcome to my channel Alpha IQ. Today we are going to discuss some important previous questions of SSC CGL. Let us get into today's session. First question, a plus 1 by a whole square is equal to 3, then a power 18 plus a power 12 plus a power 6 plus 1. We can write this as a plus 1 by a is equal to root 3. Taking square to RHS we get root 3. Now cubing on both sides. A plus b whole cube formula, a cube plus b cube plus 3ab of a plus b is equal to root 3 whole cube. A cube plus 1 by a cube gets cancelled and a plus 1 by a is root 3. 3 root 3 is equal to cube root 3 is 3 root 3. Now a cube plus 1 by a cube, 3 root 3 gets cancelled, is equal to 0. So we got a cube plus 1 by a cube is equal to 0. Now this can be written as a power 6 plus 1 is equal to 0. By taking LCM we get a power 6 plus 1 is equal to 0. Now if you observe here, a power 18 plus a power 12 plus a power 6 plus 1 is equal to, if you observe the powers, the difference of the powers 18 and 12 is 6. So we can write it as like this, a power 12 a power 6 plus 1, and here a power 6 plus 1. We can see that a power 6 plus 1 is 0 and here also 0. So the remaining will be 0. Now second question. The top of a broken tree touches the ground. The top of a broken tree touches the ground at a distance of 15 meters from the base. So this is base. If you take it as base, now this is the actual tree. This is the actual tree. KB be the actual height of the tree, but it is broken at the point A, and it is the tree touches the ground at a distance of 15 meters from its base. So 50 meters from the base of the tree. Then tree is broken at a height of 8 meters from the ground. So from the ground it is broken at 8 meters height. We know that here it is 90 degrees. We can observe it here, it has 90 degrees. So what is he asking? Actual height of the tree. Actual height of the tree we need to find out. So in order to find out the actual height we need to find out this AC. So in order to find out AC, if you observe, this is a right angled triangle. We know that in a right angled triangle by Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So AB square is 8 square, BC square is 15 square, 64 plus 225 is equal to 289. So AC square is equal to 289, then AC will be 17. So square root of 289 is 17. So AC value is 17 meters. If AC value is 17 meters, what will be the height of the tree? So height of the tree will be BA plus AK. AK is nothing but it will be equal to AC. So AC plus AB will be equal to AK is equal to BK is equal to height of tree is equal to AB plus AC. So AB plus AC. AB 8 meters plus 17, 25 meters. So the height of the tree is 25 meters. Next problem. In triangle PQR, a straight line is drawn parallel to base. So in a triangle, let us take QR as base and PQR is a triangle, and the question is saying that a line is drawn parallel to QR in such a way that it cuts the other two sides at X and Y. So Px and Xq ratios are given. So if I consider Xq as 6x, xq as 6x and px as 5x. So I am considering this as 5x and 6x as these are the ratios. So we have to find out xy and qr ratio, If we consider this triangle, we can see that there are two triangles in this figure. PXY, triangle PXY is similar to triangle PQR. So triangle PXY is similar to triangle PQR. So by applying the properties of the similar triangle, the corresponding ratio should be equal. So PX by PQ, PX of the small triangle by the PQ side of the larger triangle is equal to XY of the small triangle by QR of the QR side of the big triangle. So PX by XQ, PX we know that it is 5x and PQ will be equal to PX plus XQ. So PX plus XQ is 5x plus 6x, 11x is equal to XY by QR. So x and x gets cancelled. So XY, therefore XY is to QR is equal to 5 is to 11. So this is the ratio. Now in this question, a man borrowed some money from a private organization. So if we consider here, after borrowing the some amount of money at 5% interest, simple interest, immediately he lent that money borrowed to another person at 10% compound interest. So in this question there are two conditions. So first he took some amount of money at simple interest, then he lent that same amount of money to another person. After taking from some amount of money from some private organization or private bank, he took the same amount of money and lent it to another person at 10% compound interest. Here the rate is 5% simple interest. If you observe here, he got a profit of 26,410 rupees after 4 years. So for 4 years the simple interest is also applied. So time is 4 years for both conditions. So the rate of interest is 10% in compound interest and 5% in simple interest. Now if I consider rate of interest, suppose for example if I take principal as 10,000, so I am taking the principal as 10,000, so that it will be easy to calculate. So now if principal is 10,000, then the interest he has to pay at the end of 4 years is, we know that formula, 5% of 10,000 he has to pay for 4 years. So 5% of 10,000 is 20,100, nothing but 2,000 rupees he has to pay as an interest on the amount he borrowed. So additionally he has to pay 2,000 rupees as interest along with the principal. Now coming to compound interest, now I have taken here 10,000 as principal. So for 4 years we have to calculate the interest. So after borrowing he lent it to some other person at 10% interest. So 10% can be written as 1 by 10. So 1 by 10 of, so this is first year, this is second year, this is third year, fourth year. So as he is borrowing and lending it 4 years, we are taking the 4 years. Now for first year 1 by 10, as the rate of interest is 1 by 10%, we are taking 1 by 10 of 10,000 will be 1,000. Here also 1,000. So simple interest will be the same for all the 4 years, but the simple interest, the interest will be applied on the simple interest in the following years. So suppose for example for the first year the simple interest is 1,000. So second year also the simple interest will be 1000, but along with the simple interest 1000 in the second year, the interest of the simple interest on the first year will be applied. So interest on the simple interest of the first year will be 1 by 10 of 10,000 is 100. Now coming to third year, again the simple interest on the simple interest of 2 years will be applied. So here it will be 100, and here also it will be 100, and interest on the simple interest will be applied. So 1 by 10 of 100 is 10. So as rate of interest is 10%, same for the whole 4 years, we are taking it as 1 by 10 of 100. Say similarly for the fourth year, the same interest will be applied for the 3 simple interest of the 3 years. Now it will be 100. Now this 10% of 1000 will be 100, 10% of 1000 will be 100, and 10% of 100 will be 10, 10% of 100 will be 10, and 10% of 100 will be 10, and 10% of 10 will be 1. So if you observe here, the total compound interest he obtained at the end of 4 years from after lending will be 4,641. So 1 2 3 4 4,000, 1 2 3 4 5 6 600s and 40, 4 tens and 1. So 4,641 will be the profit he gets after 4 years by lending. So profit obtained as compound interest will be 4641. But this is not the actual profit. Actual profit will be, why actual profit? Because if he obtains here the profit as 4,641, but he has to pay the simple interest 2,000 to the private organization from where he borrowed the money. So actual profit will be 4,641 minus 2,000. So 2,641 will be his actual profit. So if 2,641 is the actual profit for 10,000 rupees, as we have assumed 10,000 as a principal. So 2,641 will be the profit for 10,000 rupees. Then for 26,410 rupees, how much will be the principal? So as it is 10 times, so 10 times of 10,000 will be 100,000. So this is the amount which he borrowed from the private organization. Coming to next problem. From 2 points lying on the same horizontal line. So suppose there is a horizontal line and there are 2 points. The angles of elevation of the top of the pillar are So there is a pillar, and to that pillar the angles of elevation are theta and phi, where theta is less than phi. So theta should be less than, which angle is smaller here? This one. So it should be theta, and phi is here. So let us take this triangle as A, B, C, and these 2 points, let them be D and C, and the distance between those 2 points be x, because we have to find the distance between these 2 points from where the angles of elevation are theta and phi. So if you observe, the height given is height of the pillar h meters. Now if you observe here, cot phi is adjacent by opposite. So BD by h, nothing but BD is equal to h cot phi. So consider this as one condition. Next, coming to the next point, if you observe theta is there, so take cot theta adjacent. So what is adjacent? BD, BC is nothing but BD plus DC. So BD plus DC is x adjacent by opposite h. So h cot theta is equal to BD plus x, h cot theta. Why BD plus X? So I am taking H to LHS. So H cot theta is equal to BD plus X, and H cot theta is equal to BD. BD is nothing but H cot phi. So H cot phi plus X. So take this one to LHS, then it becomes H cot theta minus cot phi is equal to X. So X is nothing but the distance between the 2 points from where the angles of elevation are measured. So the distance between the 2 points is H of cot theta minus cot phi. So friends, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, subscribe and share it with your friends. Thank you.